That's right, guys, today is the day that we finally announce the winner of our Vatelware Culinary Torch Giveaway. Stay tuned to the end of this video and we're going to announce the winner. We are going to do another Pitmaster Q&A. This is where I take some of your comments and your questions and I respond to them. If you have a question or a comment, leave it in this video here or any one of the videos. We'll try to collect them and answer as many questions as possible. Now, first and foremost, as of the recording of this video, we're up to 66 subscribers. I'm pretty psyched on that any of you guys cared enough to watch my videos, let alone 66 of you subscribed. I mean, I'm just excited that anybody wanted to watch my videos. So I got a very special announcement. Alright guys, our first comment comes from John Lynch. He said that we needed to add that sauce featured in our video, I made the hottest barbecue sauce on earth. He said that we need to add that to the Hot Ones First We Feast lineup. That would be awesome. I'm sure that they're never going to watch one of these videos, but if by some chance they do, I'm always working on new sauces. I got some crazy hot sauces fermenting right now. I'm pretty stoked on what the future holds for them. If you're interested in our sauces, cheap plug, check out skullandmortar.com. If they're not up when you're watching this video, they should be soon. Next comment is from my buddy Dude in the Garage. Check out his YouTube channel. He's working on cars, doing crazy stuff over there. So if you're into mechanics, into fixing up cars, that kind of stuff, check out his channel. First he says, awesome logo. I wish I had some awesome hats and shirts. I say a purple beard. Also, what's up with them rib tips, homie? There's a lot to unpack there. First off, if you want some merch, we're gonna have Skull and Mortar shirts. You can get Beach Bum Barbecue stuff, my food truck, all that stuff again is gonna be on the website soon. Just keep checking back with that. As far as a purple beard, I think that I would look a tad goofy with a purple beard. As far as rib tips, I don't know if you guys want to see a video on rib tips, I can do one. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If it's something you want to see, we can definitely do that. Next question comes from one Nicole Barker, who I'm sure is probably pretty good looking. This is, what made you decide to start cooking barbecue? Probably boredom. I am originally from Texas and I live in Indianapolis now, well, the Indianapolis area, and there's just not really a lot of top-notch barbecue here, and I figured, what the hell, somebody might as well cook it and might as well be me. It started off just something I wanted to do for friends and family, and it just really kind of took a life of its own. I love cooking. I love doing barbecue. I love the whole, just the kind of peaceful nature of it, I guess. It's kind of just a chance for you to focus on your mind on something else, and it's something that's tangible. You can see the progression, you can taste the progression, and it exists right away. So it's very cool. I love cooking. I love getting to share it with you guys. Again, I'm really having a lot of fun with these videos. I hope you guys are too. Next comment comes from Dan Fisher from one of our first videos. He said that he liked the white in the beard and I should leave it. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just probably not cool enough that I need to dye my beard anyway. So I think I'm just going to let it roll and we'll just let it be what it is. Alright, next comment comes from Daniel Smith. He says, I want to see how you make new sauce or ideas you have for your menu. So, maybe we'll do that. Of course, sauce is a big part of my business, so it's kind of something that a lot of pitmasters kind of keep, clutch to the chest, if you will, or close to the chest, whatever the saying is. Maybe I'll do a video where we make a new sauce just for a tutorial. That could be something we do in the future. I'm always up for ideas and suggestions, so I'll toss that around and see what comes up. Definitely going to be throwing all kinds of crazy stuff that I either have done on the menu before or I want to do in the future. You'll be able to find recipes for those. Every week we're going to release a new video. The normal day is going to be Wednesday at about 12, unless you hear something otherwise. 12:30, just check back. Our next comment comes from Tiffany Blue Tarot. It's kind of a long one here, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. Oh, this is in regards to the jalapeno popper burger. The concept sounds delicious. I'll wait for your remake. So that's where I did the review of the barbecue pit boys video. They didn't get a whole lot of views, so I don't know if I'm going to do another video, at least in that format. I might try to change up the format because I think it's a cool format, but it's just something we'll have to look at. It says, I made a jalapeno popper inspired sandwich the other day, but this, fresh off the pit, blows my creation right out of the water. So, do you suppose you could cook one of these burgers with the Vatelware cooking torch? If I win, I'll give it a go and record it. Now, you might be able to cook a hamburger like this with the Vatelware cooking torch. The one issue you're going to have, of course, is getting that middle cooked. So no matter what you do, you're going to need to cook it in like a smoker. You can throw it in an oven. You know, you might even be able to sous vide it. I don't know. That might be a little wacky. I don't see why you couldn't do it. But, and then use the outside and use the torch to kind of sear up the outside and get that good kind of griddle crust on that burger. That's definitely a way that you could incorporate it. But I would say that if you're going to do that, I would recommend that you put it in at a low temperature and kind of make sure that that inside gets cooked. The burger is very big. Even my version of it is very big. So you just got to make sure, again, that you cook it as thoroughly as possible, because raw hamburger is friggin' gross. And if you like raw hamburger, you're also gross. Not you. In particular, the proverbial you. Got another comment from John Lynch here. Says, looks delicious. If I may toss out one constructive criticism, the volume of your background music makes your voice seem like the background music sounds. If you could turn down the music, I think it would make you pop a little extra. Keep up the good work. Very true. I don't know how that slid by me. Definitely did a crappy job on that one, but I did fix the audio and re-release it. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out now. Again, I love constructive criticism. Like maybe somebody's gonna say, hey, shut that dog up before you start recording next time. But it's kind of out of my hands, I guess. But the things that are under my control, definitely, I love the feedback. I love the constructive criticism. Feel free to let me know. I want these videos to be awesome, not just for me, but so they're useful to you as well. Somewhat sunny. Music is too loud. Yes, it was too loud. Daniel Smith again says, I might need to try this and most likely fail. I think again that this is from the jalapeno popper burger, but don't ever be afraid to try anything. The worst it's gonna do is suck, and nobody's gonna know but you, maybe your wife. Tell her I said hi. But yeah, don't be afraid to try. I've cooked tons of stuff that sucked, like a ridiculous amount of suck. My first barbecue sauce was disgusting, and I have burnt everything there is to burn. I have set pits on fire. Any mistake that could be made, I definitely have made it. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. That's usually where you learn the most about whatever it is you're trying to cook. This one comes from Facebook. It's from Dante Dunnigan. It says, how do you feel about the Hopkins Trade? If you don't know, I'm from Houston, big Texans fan. Bill O'Brien. There's no possible way that trade remotely makes us a better. By us, I am including myself. I'm not technically on the team, but spiritually, I'm there every week. This one comes from Dan Garza, also off of Facebook, in response to the Barbecue Pit Boys video. What did those guys ever do to you to beat them down so bad? LOL. Well, I didn't realize, I didn't mean for that video to be as mean as a lot of the feedback was, apparently. I just try to be honest in my feedback from the video. There was a lot of stuff in there that just seemed a little wonky to me. Those guys have a lot of great ideas. They have a lot of great recipes. Definitely appreciate the effort they put in. I just felt like I could make that one better, and that they should clean their boards and maybe oil them to seal out moisture. That's just me. If you want your board to look like shit, by all means, have a shitty board. The next question, also from Facebook, comes from Eric Smith. It says, have you ever made an Alfredo tossed wing or baked and broiled in Alfredo? So, just a heads up, I'm not a big Alfredo fan. You know, my wife and kids love it. There's something about it's okay. I like to dip my wings, or not my wings, my breadsticks at Olive Garden in Alfredo. But most of the time I could take it or leave it, so I've never really messed with it too much. It's probably crazy because my family is definitely Italian, so I should probably like Alfredo sauce. Maybe I'll kind of experiment with it and see what we can come up with. The thing is if your wing is good, It doesn't matter what you dip it in, it's going to be good. That's a lie. There's plenty of stuff you could dip in it that would be disgusting, but Alfredo sauce is probably not one of them. Next one comment comes from Tim Cecil, aka Vinny Ratlock, aka Boat Hand. He says, "Are you still contemplating the Boat Hand sauce?" I have no clue what you're talking about. Next, Dan Garza, question again from Facebook. A lot of questions from Facebook. What is your next signature sandwich? Wow, my next signature sandwich. I really have just like a list of things that I want to do that's so big. I don't know which is going to be the next one that really grabs a hold. You know, for instance, we have the Thunderhog sandwich now that's been huge for us. The Ric Flair is probably our biggest selling specialty sandwich. I find a lot of times that the things that are just kind of bigger versions of basic barbecue staples seem to really take off. So, you know, I don't know what's next. You know, we're working on a lot of cool things. We'll just see what the crowd likes and what they take with them. I'll tell you this though, if you make a Nashville hot chicken sandwich and sell it at the Washington Square Mall, somebody might threaten to kill you. It could happen. It did happen. It's a long story that I'm not going to tell today, but that's probably not going to be my next signature sandwich, but I am going to teach you guys how to make it one day. Daniel Smith, what was the most difficult thing to learn how to cook? And this one comes straight from Facebook. I've got quite a few questions from some of the same people. I really appreciate that they pitched in and gave me something to talk about on this video. Hopefully, you know, this channel takes off and we just get a slew of questions here moving forward. What was the most difficult thing to learn how to cook? I would probably say brisket. Brisket is tricky, but once you nail it, it is one of the best foods on earth. Brisket is just phenomenal, and you know, it's brisket. There's a reason it's a staple of Texas. That's God's country, and that's probably God's barbecue. So this comment comes from Diamond Dan PWI. This is from the hot sauce video. He asks, "Did you really blow on the spoon like you were going to cool it down?" I might have. I made the sauce, so I knew what was going to happen, and I was not looking forward to it. There were 6 whole Carolina Reapers, stem removed, seeds and everything else in each one of those bottles. It was very hot, and it hurt, and I was very sad, but it did taste really good for like maybe 2/3 of a second before all of my taste buds were burned off my face. I don't think there are any taste buds on anybody's face, but the taste buds on my tongue, definitely devastated. Alright guys, that is all we have for today as far as questions go. Now, it's time. It's the time that everybody's been waiting for. We're going to give away the Vatelware Culinary Cooking Torch. Alright guys, in the interest of full transparency, how we did this is we took every comment and we listed them in the order that they were shown on YouTube. We assigned each one of those a number, and the winner is, if I can get a little drum roll please, Mara. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reach out to you and make sure that you get your Vatelware cooking torch, but do not fret if you did not win. There's another chance for you to win a second brand new Vatelware cooking torch. That's right, we're going to give away a second one since we're at 66 subscribers now, which is way more than I thought I would have this quick. I mean, everybody hopes, right? But, you know, let's be realistic, right? So when we hit 100, and I think that we're going to, in not too long of a time period, I think that we're going to hit 100. And when that happens, every comment is going to be re-entered except for Mara. She's going to be disqualified because she already won one. Every other comment is going to be entered back into the drawing. So you enter the same way you have on future videos. Just leave a comment. You get one chance per video, so don't flood the comments. It's just one. And you're going to get a second chance to win a Vatelware cooking torch. So fret not, if you didn't win this time, there's still the opportunity. I appreciate you guys watching. I can't tell you guys how cool it is for me to see a few comments, a few likes, a few views. It's very awesome. So if you took the time to watch this video, I appreciate it. Throw it a like. If you could subscribe, that's awesome. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. I love to answer these in bonus videos. I'm still going to do the recipe videos every week as well. I got a bunch of bangers. Check it out. Appreciate you guys coming along on this journey with me. Thank you.